Emancipated 160 years ago today.
Tell them.
And it's one of the things that I just, if I just sit and ponder all of the history that started right here on this porch, I'd be overcome with emotion. So I try not to think too hard about it. But the depth and the personal pride that I take in being a part of this event this weekend is something I'll never forget. And I thank you all so much for being here with me to do it. In this very last piece, I'll end out with how I started with a little bit of harmonica. And I'm going to play for you a piece that I put together in the style of one of the people that really inspired me to go down the road to playing country music and emphasizing the African American roots of country music. A fellow by the name of D4 Bailey, who was the very first star of country music. He appeared on the Grand Ole Opry in its very early years and played harmonica instrumentals to start out the program. And I'm proud to say that I've been the only African-American harmonica player that's stood on that very stage 100 years after D4 did and have gotten to play harmonic instrumentals just like he did. And so I'm going to see if I can put a little bit of that Opry gusto in this last one for you. This is an old fiddle tune. I never learned how to play the fiddle. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. I could never get it to happen, but I adapted a few onto the harmonica. And this is an old tune called There's a Brown-Skinned Girl Down the Road Somewhere. And in all of the conversations about traveling after the moment when General Lee and General Grant stood on this porch and stood in that parlor and ended the Civil War, that idea of going down the road and finding something new sort of means something new to me after today. And so I'll play a little bit for you now, and then let's walk around these grounds and reflect and think about all of the people who didn't get a chance to see us right now. And then also, as we think about all those souls, let's try to think about what we're going to do now and how we can still create that more perfect union that we've always read about, heard about.
Tell them.
And that we can continue to create. Thank you all so much.